Fam over.
Fam, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Thao, FamOverTV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by, whatever you're doing. I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everyone out there. I'm out here, OT in Arizona, but we still streaming. We got some good content to go over today. Hope everybody enjoying their Wednesday. Hope everybody in good spirits, feeling real good. Salute to everyone in the building. Cinder, what's up with you? Twan, what up, fam? So, yeah, it's a lot of content out here, a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world still, y'all. Even though I'm OT, they couldn't stop the show. We still got to keep going. Still got to keep going. Yes, I appreciate you, Cinder. I appreciate you. Definitely had a good flight, made it safe and sound. I'm all good. Got to catch another one tomorrow night to go back to the crib, so I make it back. So, what's up with you? Museum. Solo, what's up, fam? Peace to everybody in the chat. We ready now? My guy, Andrew. What's up, Andrew? My dog, appreciate you so much, Andrew. Always showing love. My guy said I only can listen to the audio today. Let's go. Okay, for sure. Glad you tapped in, though. The boss lady in the building. Angela Dow. Tay Jones, what's up, fam? Shake and Sam. It's good to see all y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna be careful on them planes, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a little nervous, but it'll be all good. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but like a little 45, 50-minute flight I was on, so it wasn't too long. Can handle those flights. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get straight into this content. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get to it.
Renegade school districts are ignoring President Trump's executive order to keep boys out of girls' locker rooms. In Deerfield, Illinois, one mom says her 13-year-old daughter's school tried to force her to change for her gym in front of a boy, who now identifies as a girl. But her daughter and her friends flat out refused. The mom said this eventually led to the school administrators coming into the locker room to make sure the girls changed without a fight. Again, this brave 13-year-old refused. Joining me now, that Illinois mom, Nicole Georges. Nicole, thank you for joining us. You must be proud of your daughter.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for having me.
Tell me about what happened here at this school, because the school's, going to put out a statement and we'll share it with people. But the claim here is that no one was forced to do anything. No one has to actually change into a gym uniform. That's all made up.
Right. Well, we have recording with the teacher threatening disciplinary action if you didn't change.
The Deerfield Public School District 109 told the Anglin Part no student is required to change into a gym uniform in front of others. All students have multiple options to change in a private location if they wish. So, Nicole, I'm hearing this and I think, why should your daughter have to find another place to change if there is a girls' locker room?
Exactly. There is a girls' locker room, and this child also has a gender-neutral option that child chose not to change in. And we also have audio recording of that teacher forcing them to change and threatening them with disciplinary action.
That's crazy. They going against my boy Trump. You know what I'm saying? His rules, his laws. You know he changed that shit up, man.
Audio recording of that. So that is, we have that.
Now, when you brought this up, at the school board meeting.
Yes.
How did that go down?
Well, I was attacked by an angry mob of woke, basically vigilantes that were bussed in from different communities. Most of these people didn't reside here. They did not have any children that even lived or went to school in the district. There was very few people that actually spoke whose kids actually went to the district. So I'm not sure how they could ever be dictating what goes on in my child's school. It was I was the only one that actually showed any poise and grace. I got attacked most of the time. It was pretty alarming.
Nicole, what's your daughter's state of mind right now?
She's fine. You know what? She wants to continue to fight. She was raised by me, and she's so proud to have a wonderful president that has taught her to continue to keep on this fight. We're proud, and we're going to continue on. And we know that this is not right. We know that federal funding should be stripped until they abide by President Trump's executive order.
All right, Nicole, money talks, and this should get resolved. This should get resolved.
It needs to
we'll
be.
See. Stay in touch with us, please, about this, Nicole.
Man, now that's crazy for them to be pushing this agenda still, like, and it's crazy because you go against that community, you say anything, you can't say nothing, you can't speak up on your mind or what you feel is right and what's wrong. Like, come on now, man, like, come on, y'all, come on now. Like, I ain't with all that bullshit. Like, come on, the girls, y'all bad, y'all locker room over here, the dudes, our locker room over here. And if you doing some other shit, like, whatever, switching up, transitioning, whatever, then maybe we need to make a locker room just for that. You know what I'm saying? It could be a woman's locker room, man's locker room, and then the others. And then everybody that want to be on some other shit, dude want to be a girl or a girl want to be a boy, or you want to get identified as a unidentified as whatever. Go into the others locker room. Everybody in the others locker room, y'all go in there or something, because this shit ain't right.
I went down that KFC rabbit hole, and let me tell you this: if this video don't stop you from stuffing your face with their finger-licking chicken, nothing will. So y'all remember KFC's full name was Kentucky Fried Chicken, but they changed it in 1991. Now the question is, why did they change it? Well, let's just say this: when you look it up on Google, they're not trying to tell you the right thing, but I remember. And shout out to one of these creators for refreshing my memory. So in 1991, Kentucky Fried Chicken had to change its name to KFC because they weren't.
Look at that. Read that second paragraph, y'all. They said it was one wild conspiracy theory suggested the firm was breeding mutant chickens with extra legs so they can get, I'm missing words, but it say harvest more drumsticks, which was like, appealing to the America. They was making mutant chickens producing more drumsticks. But that was a theory, that was a conspiracy. But if you think about it, like, damn, that might be what they be doing. You feel me?
Selling chicken. You heard me, right? Now, if you look it up on Google, Google will say they changed their name because they didn't want people hanging on a word fried. But that's bullshit. And let's say allegedly, because we know how TikTok gets. So again, they had to change that name because they wasn't able to call it Kentucky Fried Chicken because they wasn't selling chicken. So now, when you look at that and you ask yourself, what were they selling? No, really, what were they selling if they wasn't selling chicken? Now, you see the video about KFC that I dropped yesterday. Guy is walking in gravy. Guy dips another guy in gravy, and this guy turns into chicken. Yeah, you heard me. Chicken. And again, you have to ask yourself, what the hell does dipping a person in gravy have to do with fried chicken? They're telling you something without telling you something. What are they really cooking? Now and again, I'm not saying anything. All I'm doing is just pointing you in the right direction. What did that have to do with fried chicken? Is that really fried chicken? I'm out. So this KFC.
Nah, it makes sense. They had to change their name because they not selling us 100% chicken. It might got chicken in it or something, but it definitely probably got all type of little cuts in it. You know what I'm saying? Add-ons and shit that you know, bio chicken. So they probably had to change the name. Like we got to just say KFC. We can't even say chicken no more because against the rules.
Commercial is very baffling. I haven't spoken about it yet because I was kind of like, But now that I'm thinking about it, we do understand that the Bible says that in the last days that they will be eating, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage. Now you look at that and you say, oh yeah, casually. People will be very casual. People will go along about life as if nothing is going to happen. Absolutely. But then when you continue reading, you see that it says that in the last days, it would be as in the days of Noah. It would be like as in the days of Noah. For in those days, they were eating, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage. Then you look at what was going on in Noah's day, and you say, yeah, well, they were kind of casual, sure. There are many biblical scholars that believe that the phrase eating, drinking comes from the whole idea of the Nephilim, because remember, there was a Nephilim who were alive then, that they were obviously eating and drinking, I don't even know if you can say the word, but but these Nephilim were eating like, you know what I'm saying? Like people, and they were drinking their red stuff, if you know what I mean. And so that was going on in that day. So the KFC commercial and how they make all the jokes about the Adrena, you know what I mean? Google Chrome, right? I'm just saying that this was very disturbing considering the fact that everyone's waking up and saying, well, where is all this meat coming from? Where's all this chicken coming from? Where's all this beef coming from? And then you see a commercial like this. KFC, yes, they could be trying to bait people into speaking about KFC and having everybody talk about it. That's what ads are supposed to do. Good or bad publicity is good publicity, right? However, I think that there's a sinister thing behind this commercial, and they're telling us, right? There's this thing called, a lot of people say, karmic retribution, where people believe that if they tell you what they're doing before they do it to you, then they can no longer get in trouble for it because you basically are saying yes to it. But they do it in the sense of putting it in plain sight, making jokes about it, making it humorous. That way you say yes to it. Isn't that interesting?
That lady ain't give a fuck about her. Trust me. I bet, look at her in handcuffs. You know what you did to her.
A 13-year-old girl is found dead in a burned-down house. Her father is on the run, and now her grandmother is in handcuffs. Her name is Kimani Latig, and here's exactly what happened.
This story right here is so crazy. I had to put it on here. I kept seeing it over everywhere, all over TikTok and everything, and this shit just amazes me. Like, I just don't understand it, man. Like, I don't even understand, like, how you can do this to a young teen girl like this, and you supposed to be her father. Now they saying, like, I guess he might have been the stepdad or something. I don't know, but we about to see. Let's just keep watching it. But it's just a sad story, super sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, people is weird out here, man. Super weird. But salute to everybody in the building, man. It's good seeing all y'all. Jessica, Priscilla, and Meaty, Tila, what up with you? I see all y'all out there, man. What up, Buddha? And my internet in this hotel room is kind of trashy, y'all. So y'all gotta bear with me. It seems like it's kind of down there about to go out or something. So, but we all good. We all good. Let's keep it pushing.
Sunday, March 17th, late at night. Kimani was home alone on Elm Street in North Toledo. Around 10:30 p.m., she called her father, Darnell Jones, saying she thought someone was trying to break in. He says he came over with a cousin. They stayed about an hour, then left her, still alone, around 12:30 a.m. Monday morning, her grandmother, Dorothy Latigue, came home from work and found the house wide open, the front door unlocked, the stove on, gas leaking, her phone, glasses, and keys, all left behind. No sign of Kimani. And according to her family, she never left the house without those things. Ever. She didn't show up at school. She wasn't answering her phone. No one had heard from her. Tuesday, March 18th. Kimani was officially reported missing. Police started investigating, but no Amber Alert was issued. Why? Because authorities said there was no evidence of an abduction. Yet, but that would change fast.
Y'all, he cut off her and almost hurt enough to remove her head. Y'all, this is, oh my God.
Yeah, and I heard that, like that shit, that's sick right there. And he probably did that, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, I don't, whatever, I don't know, but he probably did that because she probably was fighting back and she probably scratched him or got some under, something in her nails or something under her skin. So, like, come on now. Why would you, man, that's too much, too far. And then you supposed to be a father at that, if he, I mean, they saying he did it or whatever. I don't know, but like that shit that's weird to me, man. Then damn near cut her head off. Like, man, this shit crazy. She probably tried to bite him, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he probably was trying to think real fast and man, but this shit's sad. Like, how can you like what's going through your mind to make you even like what the fuck is going on out here in the world, y'all?
So this news is just coming out. This is in regards to the Kimani case. The 14-year-old that was found deceased in Toledo, Ohio. Now, come to find out, Darnell Jones, the man who's presumed to be her father, which that is still, in question if he is actually her biological father. But the man that has been presumed to be her father, Darnell Jones, was actually running away from another city that he had committed a homicide in. So that's how they were able to track him down. They tried to track, I think he tried to take his own life, and then they found him and unalived him. He has been pew-pewed. He is unalived by the police after, I believe, trying to pull out something on them. This is crazy. But she was found, y'all, raped with her hands removed. That's how she was found. All these details are just coming out. I will keep you guys updated, but there was a press conference that was held. The police officer described him to be a monster and said that he basically had her tied up. It was a whole situation. This is insane. Like I said, this man's name is Darnell Jones, and he is unalived.
Damn, I ain't know. Like, I don't know if he unalive or not. Yeah, I seen that they had pew-pewed him, but they say he was like they didn't unalive him, so I don't know how true that is or not. But it's still sad, super sad story for sure. Baby Cakes, what up?
Okay, I'm deeply disturbed because there is no way
Hey,
that
Lori.
daylight savings time, this 1 hour, could literally subtract 5 hours from our day to where we were getting nighttime at 4:30, and then now all of a sudden it's still light out at 8 o'clock. There is no fucking way. Something else is going on. Look. The sun hasn't even freaking set yet, and it's 8:08 p.m., and I'm in Ohio. Like, we haven't even gotten to the spring equinox yet. It's like March 21st or some shit. Like, how is this magical daylight savings time? We hit it and boom, we have light until 8 o'clock, and then we lose it and boom, it's like midnight at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Seriously. Somebody explain it and make it make sense, because there is no way this makes any logical sense at all.
Renegade.
Hey, it's a lot of stuff that don't make sense to me. Like, I'm not understanding, like, out in the world right now. So it's all crazy to me. Like, that's one. Like, when I was younger, coming up in Flint, Michigan. It didn't used to get dark, y'all. I'm not no lie, to about 9:30, damn near 10 o'clock at night. That's when I was younger. That's when I used to be on my bike and riding with my homies and out doing whatever we were doing, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That was back in the day. And then things changed. Like it started, it didn't used to stay like that, you know, light outside that long no more. And then all of a sudden, you know, like I don't know how it be changing so dramatic like that as far as the times and everything. It's just super crazy. And then like a lot of more stuff going on. Like I always thought like Easter was the first Sunday in April. But now it seems like that changed. Like maybe I got it wrong or something. Because now Easter fall on 4/20 this year. And Easter falling on 4/20. They gonna be smoking weed and all type of shit on 4/20. So I don't know. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on, y'all. A lot of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going. Salute to everybody in the building. Prince B, what up, fam?
Netherlands, and the reason why is going to shock you. Before we get to the crazy stuff and the spiritual significance, let me tell you what they're saying it is. Get this. SpaceX. Yeah, of course it is. Another thing you should know, though, is these spiral portals have been going off for decades, way before SpaceX was a thing. This was the famous Norway spiral. But these have been seen all over the earth, and they always have something in common. I also find it funny it's happening with the pyramid disclosure that we're seeing. I'm telling you, they're documented everywhere. This is my favorite one. Now, what makes this spiral crazy, and the reason I'm saying it's a portal, is because it's on a very heavy, energetic ley line. This right here is the Pyramid of the Netherlands. Yeah, they're not just in Egypt. They're all over the world, and always in line with stars and other crazy stuff like that. And you remember what's under the pyramid, right? By the way, look at this crazy coil. You remember the whole little egg UFO? Check this out. What is that? We've gone over this before, but it's the cosmic egg. Get it? Cosmic? And it has to do with destruction and rebirth. If I didn't know any better, you know what time it is, right? And how about the fact that the portal or the spiral was seen 20 miles away from the pyramid? So what would you say is under these pyramids? Exactly, the pyramid and what's under it is there for a reason. And the world's about to find out what that reason is. The climax of Earth is gonna be awesome.
Everywhere you look.
Too much crazy stuff. Appreciate that, Cinder. Thank you for the super sticker, Cinder. Appreciate you so much. That's love, that's love. I'm Googling right now, y'all, the day that Easter fall on next year. This year is on the 20th. Easter fall on the 20th this year. Next year, 2026, Easter fall on the 5th, April 5th. So it's on the 20th this year, 4/20. But next year, it go back to the 5th, like I thought, like the first Sunday in April. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, y'all. What's up, Tamar? Lady J, what up with you? Maya, what up?
Look, they're gone. The church bells, the Tartarian bells, the towers that once stood in every city, every village. They told us they needed the metal for war. They told us it was for the military. But we know the truth. They didn't just take the bells. They took the frequencies. These weren't just instruments of sound, they were harmonic engines, broadcasting resonance across entire regions, aligning the human body, the Earth's energy, the very rhythm of reality itself. Every ring sent waves through the air, tuning entire cities into balance, synchronizing thought, stabilizing the environment. And then, one by one, they tore them down. Ask yourself, why? Why remove something so central to human civilization for thousands of years? Why erase a sound that connected us to something deeper, something beyond just metal and chimes? Because these weren't just bells. They were tools of power. The Tartarian bell towers were constructed with mathematical precision, designed to emit frequencies that could heal, uplift, and awaken. Some believe they could even influence consciousness itself, but they took them away. They silenced them. And what did they replace them with? Noise, chaos, a world out of tune. We don't just want them back. We need them back.
Right.
Because the moment we lost those bells, we lost something else. Something we can still hear, if we listen closely enough. Experience the power of a 500-year-old recording from an actual Tartarian Zironeth bell tower. A sound that was never meant to be heard again. Play it at least twice a week to restore balance in your life and environment through the forgotten science of sound. Download it now through the link tree on our page.
Man, bring the bells back. They need to bring the bells back, and they need to have one in all cities. And every week, if it's on a Sunday or whatever, like go ahead and let the bells ring so that those good frequencies can go out and help people around in all those communities everywhere. Like they took all the bells. We ain't no bells no more. They replaced it with drill music. We listening to rap and all that shit got us all going crazy and shit. We listening to make a motherfucker go want to put a ski mask on and go spin on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like they need to bring the bells back for sure, man. Spread some love around this motherfucker. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And this right here, even crazy. Look at this motorcycle dude. He went into a sinkhole, man. Like, I feel sorry for him. Hopefully, I hope he survived, but I don't. Just watch this, y'all. Y'all see that? Oh my God.
We're trying to figure out a plan to get that.
Yeah, I don't know if we've got to get him an Uber or something. That's probably the best bet, I'm guessing. I don't think anybody knows about it.
There's a dog. If the dog in there is cool if the dog is in there is cool with me driving it to you guys, I can go and get it. But there's a dog in there. I don't know.
Yeah, we need to get him. He's my service animal. That's why I really need to get him. But
Look at the police officer. He's so nice with the Nazis and everything. He's just super nice with them and everything. Treating them good. Yeah, I can hear you guys and just like, you know, whatever. But if that was a whole nother group, let it been a Black Panther group or even a Michigan militia group, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. Something, man, they would have been on their ass, man. No Diddy. For real. Being mean to them, talking shit to them, all type of shit. Down there spraying them, beating them and shit, all type of stuff. But look how they treating them, though. This the world we living in, y'all. This shit right in front of our face. Like, yeah, this was going on. Not everywhere, but it's going on some places.
Here,
get your mask on. Let's go. I don't give a fuck about my face right now.
Just take that black that shirt off, and you can get in my car.
Cool. Thank you.
And then
his buddy's like, man, put your mask on. He's like, I don't give a fuck about my face being shown. Yes, you do. Soon as somebody out your ass, put you on the internet and blast you out, make you go viral and everything, man, you go be, man.
If I got in the driver's seat of the car with the dog biting anything, no. Okay.
No, he's a good dog. He'll sniff you to death.
You make sure you got your keys.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Yeah, I got the key. Yeah.
You guys have? Are you guys done?
Yeah, we're done. We're done for the day.
No,
we're just trying to go get the dog and get the Jeep, and then we're out. Yeah, we're gone.
Let's go grab it.
Y'all done causing hell for the day? Yeah, we're done. We're done. We're just trying to get the dog, get the things, and we're out of here. Yeah, we can cause enough hell today. Oh, shit. GNS, what's up with you?
Make sure you got your seatbelt on. there. You might probably need my help.
Breaking news, y'all. While the whole world was sleeping, New Zealand just got hit with a 7.0 earthquake last night. Now, this wasn't no minor earthquake. It was not no little tremor. This was a seismic major event that still has aftershocks rolling in, and they're talking about a possible tsunami outbreak. As you guys can see here, the quake hit the southernmost part of the coast, and millions of people were feeling this. Buildings swaying, sirens going off, and then I mentioned that they are on a possible tsunami watch. Now, for y'all that don't know, right, New Zealand sits in the Ring of Fire, one of the most active regions when it comes to earthquake. This is literally the Ring of Fire in the Pacific Ocean, right? Now, there's a whole bunch of geophysicists that are saying this is possibly going to lead up to something much bigger, kind of like the situation that was happening in Santorini, Greece. Y'all remember that? They was having like hundreds of earthquakes per day, right? Y'all remember that? And there's still something big that's supposed to pop off there. But y'all see all those volcanoes going off right now. Something is happening with the earth. There's a great transitioning happening right now. Y'all notice. And not to mention the Kali Yuga just ended a few days ago. So now these things are getting active, and we have a solar eclipse coming in a few days, y'all. Things are about to get freaky. So
another solar eclipse finna come? Man, I ain't even heard nothing about this earthquake. A 7.0 earthquake? Like that, I ain't. If it wasn't for conscious juice, I wouldn't even know what was going on with this earthquake. But damn, another eclipse? Man, the last 2 years, I didn't seen so many solar eclipse. Whatever the other name is, I done seen all. I ain't never seen this many in my life in this like short span of time. Usually they be so spread it out when I was younger and everything. Like this shit is crazy. Like it was like a special event. Nah, it's like this shit happening every day. What the fuck?
I haven't seen any videos coming in from New Zealand, but once they do, y'all, I'll be one of the first to post. But like, follow, and share for more videos like this, y'all. The shift is here. Peace in.
Tell y'all a true story, Beast of Boom. Watch this video to the end. You haven't seen nothing yet. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go. What in the world is this? I'm tired of this, guys. I'm not going to be going to parks and shit like this in the trees. Shh. You think it's a game? You think you're going to be out there barbecuing, throwing a picnic? Not anymore. Shh. What is this, bro? What is this? Relax, relax. It's not a game, guys. That was in South Trinidad. What was that? Can somebody tell me what that was? Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what that was in that tree. Maybe somebody put it up there and press record just to play games with us. Shut up! You get it now? They're coming out, guys. Some people are saying they're aliens. They could be FAs, SSs, SWs. Shut up! You don't know what it is. But what I do know, that is not one of us. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys. You see what time is it? What was it doing up in that tree? Probably because they know nobody could go up there. You got a ladder? Stop playing with me, son. It's getting real in these streets. Guys, you know what time is it? You don't care. No matter how many of these videos you see, you're not going to be worried at all. You know why? Because it's not real. Stop playing with me, son. It's getting real in these streets, guys. You know what's going on out there. But I tell you one thing. If I'm ever in the park, in the morning, or the night, and I look up and I see some shit like that, might be the first time I run.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, Thieves.
Hey, what's going on, Joe?
I need a good lie.
Oh, okay. How about the whole man walking on the moon thing, you know?
Wow, Neil Armstrong. Hey, wait a minute. You're supposed to be on the moon. I just saw it on TV.
Oh, there's a tape delay, and with all solar winds.
Almost. I still got a little sand in my shorts.
Mr. James, I'm sorry. I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm not going to be able to keep quiet about this.
Oh, well, at least it's not such a big deal.
Yes, it is.
Hey, just It's not like I was faking the Apollo moon landing or anything. Now that was a big deal. What? Nothing. I gotta go.
The entire Cuban Missile Crisis was staged by Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Due to a navigational error, Neil Armstrong actually landed in Wilmington, Delaware.
John, greetings, young one.
What would you like for consumables? Pop-Tarts, chicken embryos, seasoned patties of ground animal flesh?
I'm not really hungry. Just some Tang.
Ah, Tang, the drink the astronauts took to the moon.
Astronauts to the moon.
What is it this time, Councillor Nabish?
Well, I don't want to make waves, but we have got to do something about these caterers. We faked the moon landings, for Christ's sake. Is it too much to expect a decent prune Danish with my double decaf macchiato? I mean, hello.
Goodbye.
There's no way the government would park a car right outside my house? Foreman, anything you think the government's not doing, they are doing. The only thing they didn't do is land a man on the moon. No. Spielberg shot the entire thing in a Hollywood movie set. We got the job.
Let's go to the beach and go start.
See, we ain't crazy. They've been talking about this shit for ages, putting it in our face, putting it in TV shows. Don't nobody believe that motherfucking moon landed, but probably just didn't nobody want to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But we speak on it. Everybody know that shit was just a hoax.
Surfing. Wait a minute, I forgot. We're not in Hawaii. We're where NASA faked the moon landing.
The president's secret book.
The President's Secret Book. It happens to be a collection of documents for presidents, by presidents, and for presidents' eyes only. Now, I'm not just talking about JFK here, guys. The 18 and a half missing minutes of the Watergate tapes. Did the Apollo really land on the moon? Did it? Did it?
We did stage the moon landing. On Venus. Halloo!
It's an old federal textbook. We've replaced them with the corrected versions.
Corrected.
Explaining how the Apollo missions were faked to bankrupt the Soviet Union.
You don't believe we went to the moon?
I believe it was a brilliant piece of propaganda that the Soviets bankrupted themselves, pouring resources into rockets and...
Damn. Man, look at that.
Also, in another scene, we have that floor again from The Shining. And something I find interesting is that the company that makes these movies is called Illumination and never fails to show their one-eyed minion in the intros. Drop the O in and you got Illuminati.
Wow, y'all. Like, what if that is the case? What if we did, I mean, we did, of course we did, that's my opinion. Let me say that. We faked the moon landing, but then they said we faked it to make the Soviets bankrupt themselves, because everybody else start pouring money in and acting like they going to the moon too. Like, yeah, we're going to the moon too. And everybody start putting a whole bunch of money into the moon, thinking we went up there, and we ain't ever go. We put a trick on them, bamboozled their ass. It's crazy, man. T. Taylor, what up, fam? Let's keep it going, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me, y'all. Keep the algorithm jumping. I see y'all in the chat, man. I appreciate all y'all. And I did jump on the plane yesterday. Yes, I did, Tila. Jumped on the plane. It was only a 50-minute flight, but it's all good, I got to jump on one tomorrow. So y'all stay with me, man. Keep that good energy going. I got to make it back home. You feel me? Keep it going. Make sure you subscribe if you ain't subscribed yet. I know there's a couple of y'all in here that ain't subscribed yet that's watching. So subscribe for me. Feel me?
I want to know, what are you paying for eggs right now? For 12 cage-free large fresh grade eggs, you're paying $7.19 at Target. So these are $10.89. These are $13.89, but those are $18. Let me know what you're paying for eggs, please. Thank you, guys. I'm in California.
what is y'all thoughts on this Malaysian Airlines flight that disappeared out of thin air, and then they showing us these radars and everything of those orbs that was flying around it, and then it just like, how do y'all feel about this? Do y'all think this is like a fake? Because they said this video ain't fake. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like, man, it's fake and everything, but like I seen a lot of people debunked and they say it's not fake. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It's a real video, and I believe it's real. And of course, they go put it out there to make it seem like it ain't real, because you know, in the days and times we living in, they know everybody go like, "Oh, that's AI, that's CGI, that's fake." But I think it's real. Like, how do y'all feel about this? Like, ain't that shit crazy? It's just my opinion, though. Let me know what y'all think, man. Salute to Frank, my guy Frank. Appreciate the super chat, fam. My guy Frank always showing love, man. I appreciate you, dog. Always in here, man.
If Big U set up PNB Rock too, bro. Well, all this information that's being revealed, man, it's getting crazy, and all of these interviews are resurfacing. So an
What's up,
interview with Loose
Tavina?
Cannon is resurfacing. Loose Cannon said on an interview that he was present at the Manchester Roscoe's. Him and Big U was present that day. During that time, PNB passed. They went up to PNB, and the shooters asked him to take his chains off, and they took him off. This dude said, I wish I could have got to him in time to tell him, like, oh, we gonna get it back for you later. Because that's how the extortion game runs. Then he broke down the Nipsey thing.
That shit crazy. I seen my man talking about this situation. He said him and Big U was in the restaurant at that moment when that happened, and talking about, man, he like you know, he wished he could have talked to him. It ain't supposed to go like that, but it happened so quick. Like, why would you even say you was in there and everything, and then say like, yeah, we would have got it back for him? Like, it seems like motherfuckers get on the internet doing too much talking and everything, but like, you know, everything come to the light. Everything always come to the light, man. Everything that's supposed to be hidden always come out somehow, some way.
This dude, Loose, got a call from Big U 30 minutes before Nip passed and called him like, oh, Nip got, you know, knocked down, this and that. And he like, what? So Loose Cannon hang up the phone, panic, and call Nip, like, Nipsey. He like, yeah, what's up? Boom. Nip's still alive. 30 minutes later, he wind up dead. Big U called him 30 minutes before this happened. Now, some people might say, well, why didn't Loose Cannon warn Nipsey? The fact of the matter is, why did Big U call him 30 minutes before?
Right.
That's what needs to be focused on.
Damn, man.
So I seen the turn in video. He like, man, they asked about Whack on the raid. Yeah, all right, bro. Everything gonna be revealed. All them skeletons, them closed closets.
Right.
It's amazing that Thoth talks about the halls of a mentee and describes them in great detail, and then all of a sudden we discover this underneath the pyramids, and this information is now making international news. It's like ripping the airways. It's on everything, everywhere you look. This information's out there.
What's up,
and
darling?
It absolutely destroys the pyramid mainstream, building theory. It destroys it. It destroys the mud ramp theory. It destroys the floating block theory. It just rips and shreds they use chicken bones and copper chisels, and slaves built the pyramids if you're a religious person. It destroys all of those concepts, throws it out the window. Like I've been telling you guys for decades now, throw out the slave theory. Pyramids were not built by slaves. Just toss that into absolute trash. No
Right.
slaves built the pyramids. The stuff that people keep saying doesn't exist, we discovered that it actually exists. The debunkers keep getting debunked when it comes to my information. Even the fake debate people, they've been debunked already by like several dozen real scholars. The findings suggest, they say, that the presence of a substantial subterranean network beneath the Giza Plateau, potentially corresponding to the legendary halls of Amenti described in the ancient Egyptian mythology. The mysterious Egypt, he says, I visited. This I have actually seen, a work beyond works. For if anyone put together the buildings of the Greeks and the display of their labors, they would seem lesser in both effort and expertise in this labyrinth. Even the pyramids are beyond words, and each was with equal, many and mighty, the works of the Greeks, many and mightier than the works of the Greeks. Yet the labyrinth surpasses even the pyramids. He's saying, Herodotus is saying, what's underneath there surpasses the work of building the pyramid itself. And anything the Greeks have ever done, this outdoes that as well. Okay? And it goes into talk about, well, I go back to the tablets again, because I mix back and forth between accounts and the tablets.
Hey, I'm with Billy on this one though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he deceiving us or coming wrong about these pyramids right now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he do come off as a little, weird or crazy sometimes, but like I don't know. Most of the time he be straight to me, man. I ain't no other way.
And Thoth says, I, Thoth, the Atlantean, master of mysteries, keeper of records, mighty king magician, living from generation to generation, being about to pass into the halls of Amenti. These records of the mighty wisdom of the great Atlantis, set down for the guidance of those that are to come after. In the great city of Kior, on the island of Undal, in a time far past, I began this incarnation. He says, not as the little men of the present age did, the mighty ones of Atlantis live and die, but rather from eon to eon did they renew their life in the halls of Amenti, where the river of life flows eternally onward. We're going to talk about that river of life, and we're going to talk about the halls of Amenti and these rejuvenation chambers tonight. Really big deal. It's a 2-kilometer underground city found beneath the Great Pyramids. Okay, a 2-kilometer underground city.
Wow,
it's just bananas, and it seems to look like something technological. We're talking about something that literally, yeah, I'm just trying to find this one donation here and put it back up on the screen. Hold on. We're talking about something literally that is so sophisticated that you have to have foreknowledge before you build it, okay? We haven't had this much verifiable evidence since I've been studying this stuff for the last 27 years, okay? Just haven't had this much verifiable evidence. I guarantee you there's no chicken bones down there in the dirt. When they dig these up, when they finally get to looking into these, they'll find no chicken bones and no copper chisels around anywhere. They just won't be there.
Right.
This is advanced technology, using advanced technology, advanced tooling, advanced foreknowledge, advanced mathematics, calculus, geometry. You need to understand levels. You have to understand the rock strata that you're working with to prevent collapse. You have to understand true north. You have to understand all of this stuff. It's mind-boggling.
Hey, yo, if you want to learn how to fly,
Hey, you're right. Right, Grace Sage. What if all the pyramids got cities up under them? They probably do. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure all of them got these that structure probably up under all of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's still a mystery. Who built these pyramids? We still can't nobody just say who did it and everything. They lie to us and say all type of different stuff, but don't nobody know. It's crazy. I see in the chat y'all said a couple places. What, Florida is banning chemtrails, and they said Kentucky trying to or something. We're on the way to banning the sea trails or whatever. Like, that's good. That's a great thing. And that right there, if they did pass a law or something banning that right there, identify that it was something going on. Cause I don't think they came out ever and just told us like, yeah, we be doing sea trails in the sky and it's for this and this for that. Like we never got an explanation of what's going on up there when we be seeing all that shit going on. Like, we done seen planes and people showing the planes of what they, up there and showing the pilots showing what they doing and flying and stuff, but ain't nobody never came out and said nothing. So at least they noticing and aware of it and saying something. So I'm happy for that. Shit, they need to ban it everywhere, ban it in the whole nation. Quit doing that shit. I know it's not helpful, or I know it's not helping but some to it. I don't know what it is, but it's something.
If you want to learn how to walk through walls, if you want to learn how to be in your city, in another city, in a snap of a finger, listen to this right quick. Before I start this, man, let me let y'all know, man, that this is real, 100% real, bro. I did it already. I mean, for y'all that never heard about astral traveling, astral travel is a power where you can spiritually leave your body and travel different planes of existence. You can go back to the past, you can go to the future, so you can even go to Paris. But I'm gonna tell y'all how to do it right now. Get somewhere quiet, like real quiet. Lay down and make sure the room that you in is kind of dim. When you lay down, man, focus your energy on the middle of your brain where your pineal gland is at. Start to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in your nose and out your mouth. Like some type of rhythm, I'm saying, like to where you got it down pat. Mind you, do this while keep your focus on the middle of your brain, where your pineal gland is at. Then you're gonna feel this tingling sensation all over your body. When you feel that tingling sensation is your energy body being awakened. You feel what I'm saying? It never been awakened, so it might feel a little uncomfortable. But don't be scared, because you'll go right back to the first stage. And after this, you move one of your body parts with your mind without moving the body part with your physical body. And you keep doing the same exercise until you're able to leave the body whole, like with your whole body. And when you leave your body, it's gonna be real. I'm saying it's not gonna be fake, not no dream or nothing like that. You're gonna see yourself laying there and you're gonna feel yourself walking, and you're gonna feel yourself walking through walls. You're gonna feel yourself flying, and you really gonna feel yourself like wherever you go. So, man, I hope I helped y'all with this video, man. Go learn how to astral project right now, man. Go learn how to astral travel right now, man. It'll change your life.
I guess they be saying like we all be astral projecting when we fall asleep and we be dreaming and everything. I be having a lot of dreams. I've been having a lot of dreams lately. Like, I still be having dreams. Shit, I had a dream yesterday, but I've been dreaming a lot. But it came when I stopped smoking. Like, I started having a lot of dreams again. Like, for a while I wasn't having dreams, but I guess I'm traveling in my dreams. I mean, some of my dreams do be feeling real, and I'm starting, like, I can kind of remember my dreams now too a little bit. I used to couldn't remember them. Like, I wake up like, damn, I had a dream. I wouldn't know what happened in that motherfucker. But now I kind of remember the dreams and everything. And after seeing all these videos and everything, I be correlating and stuff. I'm like, man, this shit kind of real, man. I might have traveled somewhere. What's up, DJ? For real.
Yes, this will get a lot crazier in 1 second. But first, what in the world are we seeing right here? I like how in 2025, and even a few past years, everything is blatantly in the open for all to see. By the way, this video is entertainment for satire, but right in our face. And we don't think they're using the technology to do something not related to this. And this part's even worse, and I'll tell you why, but in this country right here, they have literal robots, powered by AI, literally building cars without fault, without error. So let me ask you this, if they can build cars, what else can they do?
Wow.
Everything? Do you really believe?
They building homes too. They got robots to build the homes now too.
Believe that your job is going to be secured in 10 years when they're selling robots just like this for what, 10 grand? Say you get paid 60 grand. They could replace you with 6 of you that would never make an error. And you would not be able to find work. You would own nothing. And you would also be happy watching things like this on your TV. Everybody you know will be affected. You better find some kind of work or job or side job where you work for yourself and they can't do it better than you. In 2025, nothing is real.
Man, y'all better get ready, y'all. Y'all better get ready. For real, man. You're right. We in 2025. Them damn robots coming. Elon by itself changing the whole world. Turning everything AI and electric and robots and everything, man. We go look up, like you said, it ain't gonna be nobody out there building the homes. It's gonna be robots. Ain't gonna be nobody building the cars. It's gonna be robots. Motherfuckers working in the warehouses. Ain't gonna be no people. It's gonna be robots. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no waitresses and none of that shit. My homie, he got a restaurant up in Michigan. He just showed me something to where they got a like the old school robot from back in the day. I forgot what movie it was on, like when they come and talk to you and you can see the face on it and everything. I forgot what movie it was. Was it Weird Science? No, it was something else. I don't know, but he just ordered a robot for his restaurant, and it's crazy. Like it's gonna be a bartender. And then he got one that walk around and talk to people and everything, but it can project and have somebody on there with a face. Like I can be on there, the robot talking to people, hey, how you doing, everything, and actually strolling around the restaurant, and I ain't even there. So it's crazy, y'all. We in 2025, y'all. Y'all know what's up, man. But salute to everybody, my content management moderators, everybody. I appreciate all y'all. Appreciate the super chats. Y'all take it day by day. Stay on wave, y'all. Stay vibrating high. You know what I'm saying? Keep that good energy around. Keep showing love. Man, in the end, we go win. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on. You feel me? But I'll see y'all soon. I got to jump on a plane tomorrow. I might not stream tomorrow. I got to get home safe. So y'all be with me, man. It's your boy Thal, FamOverTV. Peace and love to everybody. Health and wealth. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Fam over.